So, as far as news stories goes, what do you got? I only see one that really kind of, you know, there's a couple that kind of strike my fancy,
Yes.
but go ahead.
And of course, this goes back about a week. I guess on the 27th, the highly touted Xbox Live Family Pack is no more. They're converting all accounts into individual gold accounts on the 27th. So for those who liked it, enjoyed it, I'm sorry. Just like a lot of other things that uh, Microsoft starts doing or saying they're doing a 180 on it and taking it away from you. Um, the next one, and I'm just going to go through these kind of rapid fire. You got anything on them? Just go ahead and butt in. Humble Bundle launched a Origin bundle, including just a whole lot of good games here. Dead Space, Burnout Paradise, Crisis 2, Mirror's Edge, Dead Space 3. We're not even going to mention Medal of Honor. And if you pay more than the average, you do get Battlefield 3 and The Sims 3. The Steam keys available for Dead Space, Burnout Paradise, Crisis 2, Medal of Honor, Mirror's Edge. Um, then the rest are available with origin codes. Now, you were telling me before we went on the air here that I guess there were some issues with the Steam codes.
I thought so. If I was just reading my Twitter feed wrong, apologies.
All right, I was going to say I didn't see an update or anything on them, so it could be or could not be. Who knows? The long, developed, long delayed Prey 2 is getting a reboot, courtesy
Hmm.
of Arcane Austin. Arcane
Hmm.
Studios in Austin is the group behind Dishonored, which in itself was a pretty darn good game. Um, from what I saw of Prey 2 that was in development, it looked a heck of a lot better than Prey 1 was. Um, it kind of had in kind of a Blade Hunter vibe to it, but instead of like replicants, it was like aliens.
Hmm. Okay.
So it kind of you were a private detective, bounty hunter, something like that. Not exactly sure. It's been a while since we've heard any news on that game. So other than it hasn't been canceled.
Yeah.
Okay, next story. Games for Windows Live Marketplace closing the 22nd. So if you've got any money on games for Windows Live on your PC,
Spend it.
spend it before the 22nd because the only currency that is going to be switching over after the 22nd when they go to real world currency, no longer Microsoft Space Bucks. The only currency that's getting converted is Xbox credit and the credit for the Windows Phone store. So PC
Hmm.
gamers, you're left out in the dust. We're sorry. Um, and a game I know that you'll probably pick up because I know you enjoyed the first one. Adventure Time. Explore the dungeon because I don't know.
I did see that.
Is receiving a collector's edition for the 3DS only.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to pick it up simply because I know that it will drop in price. But as far as the collector's edition is concerned, I did see some of the stuff in there. Not bad, but especially for $39.99, they're absolutely going to reward early adopters for it, and that's all well and good in my book. Hey, let the money go to the people that made that.
Yeah.
Amount of money go to the people that made the game. But considering the precipitous price drop of the other one, I mean, it's a little tough to bite on that. And with 3DS games seemingly being thinner and thinner to find and getting less production out there,
Yeah.
this is something that I guess is it's a double edged sword for those fans of the genre, or excuse, well, the console, I should say. Uh, get physical copies, I guess, while you can, because you can already you can already purchase
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
installations of the Pokemon series on the 3DS shop. And I think it would be something similar
yeah,
to what's going on with Steam and how they operate, where you can buy the game, it pre installs some part, and the other, whatever, 50%, 99%, whatever it is, gets downloaded the day of release.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I figured you'd probably like that little story there. So
yeah, I was happy to see that.
yeah,
So,
and I know money's tight for both of us, but for a collector's edition coming out at $40 with I guess it's got a limited edition steelbook case.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd bite on it.
Oh,
I'd,
no,
I'd,
I believe me, I hear you.
I'd return some pop cans for some $40. If it was something I was interested in. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I'm sure in Chicagoland area, $40 worth of beer cans wouldn't be hard to find.
Oh, well, you got to fight. Hey,
Yeah, you
there's
got to
certain
fight for
individuals
them.
that have
Yes.
the market cornered on them. So,
Yeah. Yeah. If
not interested.
we don't have to deal with too much of that here, so I kind of forgot
I'm
about
not gonna. I'm not gonna. Just basically steal from those that
that.
don't have that. I'm not gonna take income away
Yeah,
from
yeah,
them
yeah.
by no means. So,
Um, Next one up here, real quick. Just public service announcement for all those Xbox Live Gold members who are so thoroughly enjoying their games free with Live or games with Gold. Um,
yeah.
yeah, you are now able to download Dead Rising 2 Case Zero for free. Yes, I mean it was only $5 when it came out.
Dream big, Microsoft.
Yeah.
Dream big. Go big.
Oh wow. I guess Dead Rising 2 is also part of Games with Gold. So both of them, you get both of them for free.
Ooh.
Yeah, but K Zero, I mean, come on, really? That's a $5 arcade title, and it's from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, right in line with our show. Hey.
Hey, it seems like a game we should be playing right now, but we're not.
Exactly,
Probably
exactly.
because I played it when it first came out.
I remember when it did. I mean, I was someone and retailer tried to sell it to me. I'm like, no, no thanks, not right now. No,
I
no thank
was one of the few that liked that better than the original.
you. Okay, you're in the 1%. Welcome to the
Yeah.
1% that enjoys the second Dead Rising, as opposed to the first, as well as you can also take a seat with the Predator 2 Club, and also Aliens is overrated. So we
Oh,
have plenty of seats for you to for you to sit in, plenty of clubs and activities for you to join, and add to your resume of the 1%.
as long as I don't have to watch Predator 2.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh man, ouch.
Next story. Castle of Illusion HD reimagining or whatever you want to call it is hopping to PSN September 3rd, XBLA and PC September 4th.
I did see that. I don't. Okay, I guess it's the original Castle or Castle of Illusion that I don't even remember it. It says here from the Genesis.
Genesis, yeah, it was actually a really good platformer.
I enjoyed. I think it was Mickey. Shoot, Mickey Mouse's. It wasn't Castle of Illusion, but it was. It was a Mickey Mouse platformer that went through across his movies, his
Yeah.
most famous movies, and I really did enjoy it. It started off with Steamboat Willie. You get to go to the haunted castle, or the mad scientist. That's what it was. Then there was one where he's in the woods, the Prince and the Pauper. Trying to think of the other one. Oh, and Mickey and the Beanstalk, of course. Yeah, there are plenty of iconic moments in Disney franchise history, and I would really, really love for those games and all those sort of third party style of games. Heck, all of those original Disney titles to end up on the 3DS shop at some point. Not necessarily demanding an HD remake like what they did with Ducktales, but man, some good stuff overall.
Yeah, and this looks like it's being done by Sega Studios Australia, and
Mm.
I guess the original uh, director of the Genesis cartridge actually is either directing this or has a hand in making it. So that's kind of interesting. The games are, I don't know, probably 20 years apart at least.
Yeah.
Between the original and the remake. Also, if you do order on pre-order on PSN, you will get the Genesis version of Castle Illusion for free, along with the free theme and 3 avatars. Um,
Cool.
and,
Cool. Cool.
and then, to top it all off, Genesis game will be available for download right after you pre-order the HD remake. So you ain't got to wait for the HD remake to come out on September 4th to get down on some Castle Illusion.
There you go.
You can play the old school one right away. Um, and something here, I just saw it because it does feature two very famous faces from your home state.
Yes.
Saints Row 4 adds presidential pre-order bonuses.
I saw that, and heck, I guess what can I say? I guess they want the makers of Saints Row 4 want to, well, Deep Silver, I guess, would much. I think they should get that rodeo clown
Yeah,
out here.
yeah.
I would be surprised if he becomes a playable character or something. I guess they decided to go that route. I would certainly love to see uh, one of the well, one of the members there of the presidential pack. Heck, you can have your pick. Right now, they're showing Lincoln and our current president as options, but love for them to hold a large purple adult toy as a weapon, and let's have some fun with that. I'm waiting for it. That's just it's coming. It's coming at some point.
Yeah. And there's only one president I would like to play as in Saints Row 4. Hands down, without a doubt, the slickest man in White House history.
Ha! Yes,
Imp,
Slick Will.
imp of the nation, Slick Willie Bill Clinton. I mean, the you could hate the guy, but you got to give him at least a shred of respect.
I would just say you got to give him credit for being
Slick.
well, yeah, slick and whether it's a media or societal darling, depending on how you want to go at pop culture darling, I guess would be fair.
I did not inhale.
So, sorry.
I did not inhale.
Exactly. Oh, that's great. That's great. I would say, specifically just for some of the Seinfeld references, I'd love to play as Martin Van Buren,
Yeah.
but I'll let that be
Yeah.
either way, because I think that would be a great gang. In fact, one that is already that exists in some circles. Anyway, looking at one of the news articles that I did see, the writer for the Wolverine and Minority Report, as well as Marley and Me and plenty of other things, is slated to rewrite and is currently rewriting the Assassin's Creed movie. Quotes have him here saying that he's interested in the challenge of it because he's never adapted anything like this. Well, I think you're going to have your hands full over the next couple of years with a release date slated for 2015. In some previews out there for 2015, it's already a stacked year as far as movies are concerned. I think Avengers 2 comes out that year. I don't think it comes out next year.
I don't think it's next year because next year is
Cap. I know that much.
Is Thor the end of this year? November.
Yeah, that comes out this year. Yes.
And then before Avengers is Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe.
Yeah.
With Rocket Raccoon or whatever the heck his name is.
Yeah, everything that I'm kind of just on the big snooze fest for Marvel lately. Yes, I'm going to let my DC elitist happen and come out. Yeah.
Oh, come on, you're going to be in line to go see Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. Bingo. Oh, oof. Yep, right there.
If Ant-Man could get his own film, excuse my language, where the hell is a Doctor Strange movie?
Good question. You can let Disney and the Marvel execs happen on that one. So enjoy that. Like, okay, that's there.
Just
Uh,
as long as they don't make it as hokey as Ghost Rider.